Yes, weighing in with Dylancheema. Dylan, unfortunately you suffer your first loss. The judges scored it 39-38. You don't agree with that, do you?
Nah, I don't. I feel like I was probably on the wrong end of the decision, and many in the arena did tonight as well, but it is what it is. This is boxing, you know. You live and you learn.
Exactly. Listen, you said before the fight you didn't want to get into a scrap, be pulled into a fight, but from round one you were straight into it.
Yeah.
How hard is it for you, with being a kickboxing champion, to not engage?
I don't know. I felt like I tried to. That was the mindset and the game plan going in, was trying to box, but maybe just a born scrapper. No, but I don't know what I can say. You know, bad nights in office, whatever you can put it down to. But I tried. I thought I landed. You know, he was landing shots as well, but I thought I landed the cleaner shots and landed the more effective work over the 4 rounds to probably get the decision. But
to be honest, I would agree. Obviously, no bias or anything like that. But listen, Dylan, despite the loss, you've had a very successful year. Yeah. What's the aim for next year? Do you think you could still challenge for a title?
Yeah.
Maybe if you win one, you could customise it orange just for you and Carter.
yeah, maybe a big kunda on the front of it. But you know, look, going into next year, we're going to get a rematch with Jordan. That's probably the first place on the map for us. Mm-hmm. So we'll get Jordan over 6, get that win avenged, and look good in that win, and then we'll push on from there and get more experienced fights. You know, Jordan's probably, excluding the tournament, he's probably one of the most experienced fighters I've been in with on my record. You know, you got to remember that. You know, fair enough, I've had 7 fights, but 3 of those were 3-round fights in a tournament format. So different sort of experience. So now I need the actual ring craft experience, ring experience to build up now.
Absolutely, fair point. Listen, like you said, wins and losses are part of the game. It's all about bounce back ability.
Yeah.
So you're not going to look to get back out this year, and you're going to relax and recharge for a big 2023?
Yeah, we're going to have a week off, and we're going to go back into the gym, and we're going to start working on what we need to work on now. You know, there's things that I do need to work on, and I recognise that. You know, I'm my own worst critic, and my coaches are very critical of me as well. We'll have an honest discussion next week. We'll sit down as a team, have an honest discussion where I think I went wrong and where we need to work on, and we'll get to work straight away. And we'll look at getting that rematch next year. We don't want to rush into something. You know, I want to be ready and let my body recover. It's been a busy 2022, man. It has been a busy 2022, so probably need that little bit of a break, and then we'll go again.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Listen, we still have a great night of boxing tonight. We see British champion Dalton Smith take on Casey Benjamin. How do you see that fight go?
Do you know, that's a tough fight, you know, 'cause I think Casey's probably sort of untested, and Dalton, we know obviously the background of Dalton Smith and his amateur background. Really good fight. I think I'm probably pipping Dalton to take that maybe over the 12 rounds, maybe get a stoppage, but I think Casey's unknown at this level, and it might bring another level out of him fighting for that British title. You never know, but it's a good fight, man. Really good fight. I think we've already had a good, you know, Brad Ray's already been in a good fight with Tyler Denny. Tyler obviously picked up that decision, so it's been a good card, man, top to bottom.
Dylan, just going back to your fight, the boxer you fought previously for Adam Azim.
Yeah.
Do you think this was used as a yardstick to see how far or close the fight with Adam Azim is with you?
I don't think so. Nah, I don't think so. I think they're just trying to put me in with decent, experienced fighters that are going to give me the experience, because that's what we want, you know. And Ellison came up, and that's it, you know. Then, you know, Charlton's fighting Azim next week, in a couple of weeks. Is that a yardstick for Azim? Yeah, probably. So, you know, there's comparisons always going to be made in there. So.
That was my next question. Adam Azim obviously headlines against Ryan Charlton, someone who you beat in the epic final of the Boxer Series.
Yeah.
How do you see that fight going? Do you think Adam's able to deal with someone of this size and pressure of Ryan Charlton?
Yeah, I think it's probably Adam's biggest test today. Is that fair to say? You know what Charlton's going to bring. He's going to come and bring the action and probably test his chin as well. So I think, you know, probably Azim. I'm pipping Azim to take that fight.
And last but not least, Dylan, last one. Whilst I've got you, tell us about this upcoming first ever national Punjabi boxing show in the UK, taking place in Derby early next year.
Yeah, it's a massive event for us as Punjabi Sikhs. You know, it's not something we've seen before. We're trying to showcase our amateur ability, our youth amateur ability, and bring everyone together on a boxing card where the card top to bottom is with Sikhs. So if anyone can follow great GR8 fighters on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter, check it out, because we've got a great night of boxing coming up in January.
Plenty of noise, plenty of bhangra. We'll see you there. Commiseration, bro, but we'll see you again. Thanks for weighing in.